I had a persistent cough and I tried to figure out what it was. I was diagnosed with allergies, gastric reflux, and I never imagined that it would be stage 4 lung cancer. In 2015, I was working as a nurse. I was a half marathon runner and competitive tennis player. I was at the peak of my physical health. The first thing I noticed is I was running like a 5K, and during the 5K, my time wasn't as good as it had been in the past. And then I started coughing. The cough was persistent and it didn't have anything coming up with it. So my OBGYN prescribed allergy medicine for me first. Then the next month I went to go see the ENT, and the ENT prescribed gastric reflux medicine for me. I quit taking the allergy medicine because I didn't think it was allergies. And then I took the gastric reflux medicine for about 2 weeks and it didn't help. And then I went to go to the orthopedic doctor and he gave me medicine for a pulled muscle. And I took that for a little bit. And then I was like, I don't think this is a pulled muscle. I think this is something else. So I first noticed the symptoms probably in June, and I started, kind of getting tired and the weight loss in October. And that's when I really started, thinking something was wrong. So I just self-paid for the chest x-ray. I paid $75 for it. I went to the emergency room for exactly what they tell you not to, a cough. And the ER doc took me really seriously. He did a CT scan. He saw inside my chest that there was a tumor, and he was a little bit nervous about it. He thought it was either pneumonia or maybe a fungus in my lungs. So he said, we need to go get you to a pulmonologist to do a biopsy immediately. And my oncologist was really smart. He knew two things. One is that lung cancer likes to go to the brain. And two, because I was a non-smoking woman, that my lung cancer needed to be tested. We needed to figure out what was driving my cancers. And I asked my oncologist how much time I have to live. He said, Gina, statistics are statistics, but your story is your own, and I'm going to do everything I can to help cure this disease. I was jumping up and down because I was like, yes, that means, there's so much more hope for me because there's all these drugs out there for ALK-positive lung cancer. And unfortunately, the doctor at that major teaching hospital said, well, that'll give you 4 years to live. Well, last October was 4 years and I'm still here. It was basically my third targeted therapy for about 37 months. And it worked great until last March. And last March, cancer came back all around my heart and in my pancreas. That was a time when, honestly, I thought that it was over. With all the fluid around my heart and the way that I felt all of a sudden, that was the time that I was going to die. Even though this disease has never been cured, I have so much hope that we're going to find a cure and we're going to keep moving on with lung cancer, and we're going to go ahead and celebrate every victory, because right now I don't have cancer in my body, and that is because of biomarker testing and the treatments that were matched with me. If you feel like something is wrong, go with your gut and make sure that you're persistent. In every situation, you have the opportunity to either look at the good or look at the bad. There's mud and stars in every opportunity. You can't always control your situation that you're in, but you can control where you look. And so for me, it's stars, baby, all the way.